I did not see any police officer or other employee here in this agency treat people poorly because of their race.
And that is what Boise Police Chief Ron Weininger told us 2 days ago. But what did the rank and file officers tell an independent investigation team about racism in the department? That's the question. Oh, we're about to find out the answer. Back in November, racist comments by a retired BPD captain became public, and the city launched an investigation into that officer's career and to find out if racism was a systemic problem within the agency. They set aside $500,000 to pay for a D.C. law firm to look into it, but the money ran out before the investigation was complete. But what they found out so far is about to be unveiled publicly. Boise Mayor Lauren McLean told Joe Paris what she knows about the report, which actually isn't much yet.
Just today, we actually confirmed with the independent investigator that he will be zooming into the City Council work session on Tuesday to present what he's done and what he's found.
This is a completely independent investigation. Yeah. You haven't seen it. You'll see it on Tuesday at the same time as everyone else. What is the importance of that aspect to you? To me, it was important to bring somebody in that had no ties to the community, that had experience in doing interviews like this, to then share with the community, the council, and myself, the results of what they found. And what can the people of Boise expect on Tuesday? So the public should expect to hear a rundown of what he's done, to hear a rundown of what he learned, and then I would expect, because we've said we're going to move on and have the department take a look at this, to hear as well what more could be done if we were to choose to spend a lot more money, or better than that, have with the council and the chief decide how the city proceeds, if there's anything else we need to look at. And I know that the findings we'll find out on Tuesday, but some people are making it, is there's going to be one of two answers. Boise Police is racist or they're not. And I feel like there's probably more intricacy there that people should expect. It's not going to be one big final answer. I would say that, like everything in Boise, there's always more than, this or this, right? Like, we're a community of folks that care deeply about each other, that are committed to remaining safe, to holding folks accountable, to providing service to residents of Boise. And in all of those situations, you find nuance. To you, what's the value of the $500,000 and why was it so important to do this? I would say, what's the value of making sure that we're doing everything we can, the Boise Police Department is doing everything it can to keep our community safe, to hold everyone accountable, and to make sure that we're serving Boiseans in the best possible way.
So there you have it. Tuesday night at City Council will be very interesting. And Brian, just to clarify something you and I were talking about here just during the story, the mayor's staff, the entire city, none of them have seen this report before it's unveiled publicly on Tuesday.
That surprises me, because I figure if there's going to be a bombshell here, somebody would want to know about it before. It's just like, here everybody knows.
Yeah. And I think, though, that part of this is the transparency of, look, we're all in this together. We're all going to find this out together. This is a third party that has no relation to anyone in the city, hopefully. But you know what I mean.
Right.
Like, we're all going to find out together, and I think that's something that the city of Boise has really prioritized through my conversations with them. Of, look, we've lost trust through Boise Police. We understand some of the stories on Channel 7 have not put a good light on Boise Police, so we know we need to be very careful and transparent with this whole process.
I understand this investigation went 3 months. They only spent $500,000. Is there plans to do more, to continue this investigation, to find out more?
I think we'd have to find out on Tuesday. If there's something that comes out on Tuesday that warrants more investigation, the mayor and her staff may decide that they want to invest more in this. At the same time, though, the answers that they get on Tuesday may say, okay, we're comfortable with this and we know what the actions, the new chief and really within the department and city that we have to take. But again, we'll find out on Tuesday.
All right, stand by. Thanks, Joe.